Up to question number 4 we completed, right? Now question number 5. The altitude of a right triangle. Here we are going to discuss plane figure. In that plane figure we are going to get a quadratic equation. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, find the other two sides. The statement we are going to convert into quadratic equation, right? See, the altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. The base I am going to consider as a variable. Which one we want to find or which one you don't know, that you consider as a variable. Now I am going to write a solution. First, if you want, you should draw the plane figure, you know, right triangle. One angle is equal to 90 degree, that we call it as right triangle. A, B, C. They said altitude. Altitude means height. Altitude is 7 centimeter less than its base. 7 centimeter less than its base. So, first I will come to the next. 7 centimeter less than base. Base I am going to consider as x. Base I am going to consider as x, I said. Then the hypotenuse given as 13 centimeter. Hypotenuse is given as 13 centimeter. I want to know what is the altitude. What is the altitude? First, let the base be 13 centimeter, the unit is given. So, here I am going to take, let the base be x centimeter. Unit is important. If suppose if the unit is meter, you should consider x as meter. If suppose millimeter means, you should consider x as millimeter. But in the question they given as centimeter, so I consider x as x centimeter. Next, altitude. Altitude is 7 less than x. 7 less than means, how you write it in terms of algebra? 7 less than x. When you shift 7 to that side, what I will get? When you shift 7 to that side, what you will get? Plus 7 will act as minus 7. So, now what is altitude? Altitude is x. Altitude equal to x minus 7 centimeter. 7 less than x. How I modified? X minus 7. Now, hypotenuse is given as 13. In that question they given as right triangle. Right triangle means immediately one thing it will come to your mind, you can apply the Pythagoras rule, right? Hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square. You know Pythagoras. What is the Pythagoras theorem? If the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. The other two sides I consider as base and altitude. The other two sides I written in terms of base square plus altitude square. Now hypotenuse square, what it is given? 13. So 13 square equal to base what we consider x. So x square plus altitude we got it as x minus 7, x minus 7 the whole square. The statement we are converted in terms of equation. Still we didn't arrive the equation. Quadratic equation means right hand side equal to 0 I said. So now I am going to modify. Here I am going to apply a minus b the whole square identity. A minus b the whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square, the identity you learnt, isn't it? You recall. Now x square plus, here instead of a you have x, instead of b you have 7. So what I will get? X square minus 2 into a into b, that means 2 into 7 into x, 14x plus b square as 49. Now 2x square, here 13 square you know 169, 2x square minus 14x minus 169, you shift to that opposite side, you will get it as minus. So plus 49 minus 169 equal to 0. The statement you arrived as a quadratic equation. Now I am going to simplify. 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169. Do the subtraction and put the greater number symbol. So minus 49, when you subtract, what you will get? 120 equal to 0, right? 2x square minus 14x minus 120. This is your equation. The statement, it gives the equation as what? 2x square minus 14x minus 120 equal to 0. 2x square minus 14x minus 120 equal to 0. Here one thing you listen, everything is a multiple of 2. If all the terms are multiple of 2, you can divide by 2. Divided by 2, what you will get? X square minus 7x minus 120, when you divide by 2, you will get it as 60 equal to 0, right? Now, what is your sum? Sum equal to minus 7. Sum equal to minus 7. Product equal to minus 60. Product equal to minus 60. Already I have discussed 60 means what are the possibilities, that you should write it in the right side. That is easy for you to arrive the result. 60. What are the possibility? 1 into 60, 60. 10 6 are 60. 12 5s are 60. Any other thing is there? If you divide 2 30 60, then 3 20s are 60. You can write at least 5 to 6 possibility. If it is there, you write. Based on the sum, you should select the possibilities, I said, right? What is sum? Minus 7. You don't bother about the product. You have to concentrate only on the sum. Sum is negative. Product is also negative. So, bigger number negative, smaller number positive. Bigger number negative, smaller number positive. Bigger number negative, smaller number positive. Positive, negative. Negative, positive. Here also, bigger number, that you should recall on and off, minus, plus. Bigger number negative, smaller number positive. Now you should see the sum. Sum is minus 7. Based on that, you are going to select the possibilities. Which possibility is apt? do the mind calculation and think which possibility this is not okay. Minus 10 plus 6 means you arrive as minus 4, that is not also okay. Then which is that? Minus 12 plus 5, that is the possibility. It is apt to your sum. Now how I am going to write, you see, x minus 12 x plus 5 equal to 0. Now what is your x? X is equal to 12. Each and everything you should equate with 0. X plus 5 equal to 0, what you will get? X is equal to minus 5. One thing I will tell you, if in the factorization, if the number has negative, it will act as positive. Here, if it is positive, the number will act as negative, that's all. Now, x is equal to minus 5 is rejected. Why? Measurement we cannot say. If I ask you to your height, how can you give the result? Miss, I am 150 centimeter. Will you say minus 150? No, that is not possible. So, x is equal to minus 5, measurement is rejected. Why it is rejected? Measurement cannot be negative. Measurement, distance, speed, these are the things you can't say it in negative. Measurement cannot be negative, that means which is the answer? X is equal to 12. X is equal to 12 is the answer. X is equal to x is equal to 12. Okay. What we took already, let the base be x. That means base equal to 12. In the question itself they given as centimeter. So, 12 centimeter. Then what is altitude? Altitude equal to x minus 7 centimeter we had. What we found x? X is equal to 12. 12 minus 5, which is 12 minus 7, which is equal to 5. Now you see 12, 5, 13. When you see the number, what it will come to your mind? It is a Pythagorean triplet, right? 13 square equal to 12 square plus 5 square, 169 equal to 144 plus 25, 169 equal to 169. Why I said we had a Pythagorean result, we applied the Pythagorean result, whether it satisfies or not. For your thing, you don't want to work it out and see. Final result is base equal to 12, altitude equal to 5 centimeter, that's all.